Hi guys. Um, so my name is Ahadu. I am a former graduate of the program. I graduated this past May in 2020. So I'm fairly new to the job. I work at Inova Fairfax right now, along with a lot of my classmates, a vast majority of my graduating class actually. And I love the job. I love it. And I'm here to talk to you about what it was like to be in the program and keys to success essentially. And I'm not lying to you. Everything I'm about to tell you is not something that Donna told me to say. It's something that it's what I did to pass. So first, let me start about telling you about myself. When I was in the program, I was a full-time student and a full-time employee. And a lot of my other classmates had other things going on in their lives as well. We had mothers in the class, we had other people with kids, we had people who were working part-time, people who weren't working. But everyone who was in the program held one principle true. School comes first. You have to put this first. That's the number one way you're going to be successful. Now I understand that this pandemic is making it all virtual for you and you don't have the luxury of getting to know your classmates and getting closer, and I'm sure the information may be absorbed at a different rate since you're doing it virtually. But I will say this, and I can't stress this enough, this is what I was saying to my classmates as well and what I learned. The PowerPoints are excellent, but your book is your best friend, especially Desjardins. The Anatomy and Physiology book, that is your best friend in my opinion, because it goes far beyond just anatomy and physiology. It's an excellent written book, and it details everything in the PowerPoint that the PowerPoint paraphrased. It goes in much more detail in the book and makes it so that you can actually understand what's going on in the lungs. Of course, there's memorization, but that goes with everything you're going to take. Pharmacology, with anatomy and physiology, even the oxygen device classes and equipment class you're going to take. It's all memorization, but it all comes with practice. I'll tell you right now, the job is easy. And I say it's easy not because I'm a genius. I say it's easy because the program did a great job of preparing me for the responsibilities that I carry out. Your responsibilities are going to include drawing arterial blood gases to assess oxygenation. You're going to be doing a lot of oxygen therapies, so know your oxygen devices. You will also be dealing with ventilators and you'll be dealing with a lot of medications. So know your pharmacology. Last but not least, your responsibilities are going to be dealing with, at times, and not always, at times, COVID patients. Yes, you will see COVID patients as a respiratory therapist. You have a long way to go before you get to that point. And by then, I'm confident that this virus will be contained and there'll be a vaccine and it won't be as big of a scare. And you deal with a lot of other crazy things in the hospital besides COVID. So this is not the first major illness that's been around. You have your PPEs, follow instructions, and you'll be okay. I'm telling you, the program does a phenomenal job of preparing you. My next point I want to get to is why you need to study and not put this off to the last minute. You need to give this time. This is not like your previous gen ed courses where you took a biology class and you took a sociology class and you took a arts class and none of them are connected. They're all their own entities. This isn't. All of these classes you're taking are all under the umbrella of respiratory care. You need to know everything that you're taking. And I don't mean know everything, but there are going to be times where you are responsible to recall information from semester 1 while you're in semester 3 and while you're in semester 4. Know as much as you can, and don't just study for the sake of studying for the exam, because then you're going to that leads to cramming. And I'll tell you from personal experience and from seeing people, cramming is not going to work and it might fail you out of the program. You just have to stay with it, study. I'm not joking. And it's not difficult. The material is not difficult, but it requires time. And all you need to do is give it time. I promise. I promise you, you are more than capable. I have little notes here just to make sure I cover everything I want to cover. Yes, at times you are going to be choosing your school over fun. It's just 2 years, it's temporary, and I promise you it's worth it. The job is great. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Also, stay organized. I know that's cliche and I know that's what you've heard all your life probably, but I mean it. Try to stay organized. Create a binder and divide the binder. Like buy 4 or 5 binders and divide them by each semester, and then create dividers in each binder by each class. Since it's all interconnected, you'll be able to label and draw back information and be able to withdraw it if you need it. So try to stay organized, keep all your notes in one place, and make it easier for yourself to get it back. Don't crumble under the pressure and the stress, because at times you are going to feel stressed out and overwhelmed. Life happens, and Donna can tell you from my personal experiences that life has happened many times, but take it day by day. Don't start thinking ahead of what's going to happen here. Well, if this doesn't happen, this is going to happen. That's only going to happen if you allow yourself to cram, or if you allow yourself to be in a position where the final exam is your make or break exam. Don't let it be the make or break exam. Do your best to perform well on all other exams, so on the final, you don't have that big heaping pressure to do extremely well on it. Just focus on the tasks at hand, study, and if you're really studying to study, recalling information for the final will not be difficult, I promise you. Another thing I want to say, and maybe this is my last point actually, is create a group meet or a group chat with your classmates. And I can't stress this enough. It was helpful for us when we were already in the classroom together, seeing each other on a daily basis, but you don't have that luxury right now. You're at home. So the best way to build a relationship with your classmates, create that group meet, have one person do it, and have everyone exchange numbers. You're all tech savvy. You all can get into your own separate Zoom chat, and you all can do your own thing. So that's what I recommend you do, just so you all have ways to communicate with each other. These are the same classmates you're gonna have until you graduate. So yeah, Don, I hope I covered everything. If not, they'll learn as they go. But again, it's not hard, but it does require time and it does require studying. Okay, thank you. Good luck, guys. Good luck. I promise you got it. Maybe I'll see you at Fairfax.